was not sitting. Remember, at one time he was arrested for having suspected to be a murder suspect. Miscellaneous application was filed in Kiambu. He was detained. Later, it was found out that wife died not because of a known cause. Therefore, the file was recommended for an inquest, and the inquest is going on. But of great concern to my client is that immediately he was arrested for the suspicion of having killed his wife. Some mysterious people went and picked 3 of his children, 2 twins aged 5 months, 1 kid who is 5 years old. These people are not related at all to the father or the suspect. They dashed to Tononoka locals, got orders to take possession and custody of the minors. We went to court yesterday at Tononoka Children's Court and demanded to understand the basis on which intruders, people who have no blood relationship at all, can be given custody of his children. The court acted with speed, granted him rights to access the children, and the children officer's report to be conducted. The matter is coming up on Monday for the Tononoka Children's Court. We have since written the letter to the Director of Criminal Investigation to investigate the motive of the murder, because if the wife was killed, strangers have been telling our client and his family, the father is here, that they surrender the children, so that once they surrender the children, his freedom against the alleged offense of murder will be quashed. We have written a letter demanding that these are child traffickers and the children to be returned back immediately, and the police to investigate the motive of murder. Remember, these are an Indian community. The caste system, I'm told my client, is that he comes from the upper echelon of the caste, and the people with the possession of the children come from the lower class of the caste system of the Indian community. So they are demanding he surrenders his children. Then he will not be vulnerable for murder. So we have demanded very strictly and very fast that the DCI moves very fast, DPP moves very fast, the view of arresting those child traffickers, and we hope the children are within the country. The grandfather, who is present at over 90 years old, is devastated. Since April, they have never seen their children. The biological father has 2 losses, his dear wife and his 3 children, especially the children who are 5 months, staying with strangers against wishes of the father. We believe very strongly that with us coming on record and bringing that angle, the police will be able to restore the children back to him and get the real motive for the killing of his wife, being that people wanted his children, and when it was not possible, they went and killed the wife with a view of taking over the children of our clients. You can't say one word or two.
My name is Nikesh. I'm a Kenyan citizen. Mr. Omari said that all this has happened to me. My children were taken away from me. I'm still mourning the death of my wife. My children are taken away. I live in Langata, in a community known as Samaj. And we just wish that I get justice for my kids who have been taken away from me. And I'm in a situation where it's do or die for me because I lost my wife, I lost my kids even, they are not with me. There is no point of me living in this world while my family is not with me. What is the point of me living while I lost my wife? People are blaming me for I've killed my wife. I'm having a lot of issues in my life because I don't think so. There's a point of me living even without my family. Everything is family in this world. So if you don't have a family, you lose your wife, you lose your children. Then what is the point of this life? And my parents has communication even with the community. We can't go to our houses even. We go to houses, they start violence, start beating up us. I was being even caught by the police putting a blame on us that me and my dad were doing human child trafficking. We were put in cell. While we called for help from the police, we were put inside the cell with my dad, giving an excuse that we are creating disturbance and doing child trafficking. And then the case was, and then how seriously it's a common sense that how can a father and a grandfather do child trafficking with the whole child? Doesn't make sense. I have no words to say about these people. They have done very bad to us. We can go to our houses, we can see our families. That's it. All I want to say is that I want justice. All this they have done to me and my family, I want justice now. For my kids even. That's all what I can say.
My name is Harji Sengani. I am Kenyan. I don't know kwa nini amekuja kuchukua matoto. Watoto nilikuwa na furahi kwangu na bibi yangu. Watu wanasema ati toto lilikuwa nateseka. Sasa natesekaje toto? Kujanya yake hata ameshindwa. Unajua wakati iliwekwa sisi na mimi na kijana yangu ndani kwa kujo ya smart plate, mimi nilipiga simu kwa community chairman, nasema that is not our matter. Ambia sawa, kapiga nini vile dresser, anasema hiyo usiangilie sisi, angizie sisi hapo ndani. Sawa. Baadaye katiswa kafungwa kwa Langata police station. Hiyo ndio mwisho yangu.
Fine. So